Yeah, I know this video is a little bit on the late side, but come on. It's Saturday. I want to sleep in. Relax, chill, and other synonyms for, you know, having a good time that isn't expelling a lot of energy that would otherwise be used for other various activities. So, yeah. Honestly, the sun is shining. It's going to be a beautiful day. Going to be, heading up to the lake. It's going to be awesome. That's gonna be great. Yeah, that's definitely priority one. I guess you could say, with how nice everything is, and hopefully how nice everything will be. This weekend is going to be on tap. I have no idea if the tap that you can see on here, but yeah. I'm breaking out the Milzinga shirt again. Yeah. Man, I really like this shirt. I do. This shirt is like so awesome. See, I'm so incredibly relaxed. I'm like completely, like, sort of zoning out, being completely zen. Actually, why would I call that zenning out? Like, if it's very clear that you're zoned out, but like you're in like a state of like tranquility or zen, let's call it zenning out. That'd be really cool. That'd be a sweet name for it. I mean, there's no way they would ever make that like an actual word, but yeah, you never know. So, good morning, happy Saturday, everybody. It's Saturday, June 22nd. It's the first half of the year is winding down. Yeah, like literally next weekend will be next week from tomorrow will be the last day in June. And then July 2nd will be roughly halfway through the year. So that should be fun. This year is actually going by pretty fast. And considering, actually, it's funny because a while ago because you guys know I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I follow Swipe Gaming. Every Monday I show off the new How Good Was Whoever video. Well, considering that the last Pokemon that was featured was Kyogre, who is essentially known for producing permanent rain. And then we had rain not only on Father's Day, but pretty much every single day of the week to some capacity. I think there's like I don't know what the deal is. So I was like, something's up. I don't know. But yes, we are, but it's not like that today. If, clear blue sky, sun is bright and shiny, it's awesome, can't wait to just kick back and, relax. It's gonna be great. Let's see what else is there. So last night, I know I looked up the schedule, and I know that, I mentioned this before, but, just for the sake of, curiosity, I did look to see last night at 10 o'clock if there was a new episode of Amphibia, and it turns out they just showed the pilot episode, or the first episode. So, yeah, no new episode last night. Don't really, I talked about Amphibia for the last 4 days, Honestly, any more during the week would probably get a little monotonous. I talk about every new episode that comes out so far. I've talked about every episode that comes out like every day. So, the fact that we don't really have that is, it's fine. We have the internet. If I want to watch any old episodes, of course I will. We live in a day and age where, there's like 99,000 channels and nothing to watch if you're watching TV, or, you have Netflix or the internet, stuff like that. So we have options. which is always a good thing. Options are nice. So this is actually going to be kind of something sad to mention, but since around the beginning of May, I mentioned that one of the people I've been watching for the longest time, probably since, let's say, about 2012, has been the Blockbuster Buster. And he either busts bad movies or does honest reviews of good ones. Well, he's been doing honest reviews of all the Marvel movies, and at least all the good Marvel movies. And, of course, he's done every movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And, in preparation for getting ready for, because he's going to be doing all the movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 3, which are Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, and, of course, Endgame for the very end. Hey, I actually got them all. And he's going to be calling that group of videos the Infinity War Journal. Well, and if you guys have been watching in preparation, I've been putting links in the description of my videos of every Marvel-related honest review he's ever done. This is where it gets sad, because up until the Infinity War Journal comes out, there's only one Marvel-related honest review that I haven't shown you guys yet or put a link to. And as you can imagine, it's the one Marvel movie that, whether it's in the MCU or not, may very well be considered the best. But I'll let you guys decide that when, I put a link in the description. But it's basically the Marvel movie that should have been made a long time ago, considering that technically you've had 2 chances to get it right before. And it's here. It was one of the best movies I saw in 2017, hands down. In fact, I dare say that even though Rotten Tomatoes thinks otherwise, I think it's better than Wonder Woman, which I loved Wonder Woman. So, yes, it's that Marvel movie. But you guys will see it in the links. Although, it's very fitting I saved that one for last. It is. Again, it's just sad because, the Infinity War Journal isn't going to be coming out until, July, August, and, we're late June, so I like to think I did a good job, spacing out all of the Marvel-related honest reviews to some degree. I like to think, I did a good job of that. It's, there's only so many, and, if I did them all, every day at once, you wouldn't have enough to finish out the month of May. At least the way I did it, spaced it out a lot further, and, now, we can get to, other Marvel review, all the other stuff, that I could, actually, that does remind me. Do any of you guys want me to, post links to, honest reviews that he's also already done? Because, it wasn't just, all Marvel movies he's done. He hasn't even done all of the Marvel movies. He hasn't even done Deadpool 2 yet. He hasn't even done, and, there's some, actually, one controversy that, again, I've been watching the Blockbuster Buster for many years, but there are some things I do disagree with him on, and one that I do find relatively unforgivable is, he actually was going to do an honest review of X-Men Apocalypse, which probably would have shut up all the haters and critics and naysayers, but instead he decided to bust it. So that I'm still mad about that, actually. Come on, man. X-Men Apocalypse was not that bad at all. Seriously, I am in that very, very small minority that thinks that both X-Men Apocalypse and X-Men The Last Stand are are good. I don't think they're that bad at all. You know, I found them to be entertaining. I thought the stories in both movies were engaging. They were fun. There's definitely some highlights in both of them that I could watch over and over again. Honestly, it's been a while since I've seen X-Men The Last Stand, but the one thing I do remember from Apocalypse that may have turned off a couple of people, and believe it or not, Chris Stuckman, who I also watched, touched upon this a little bit. The only real major flaw of X-Men Apocalypse is the beginning is on the slow side. Now, it's not terrible. It's actually that there's worse. Believe me, there's worse. But you get to the first 20 to 30 minutes, you get to the scene where you see Magneto in the forest, that scene, like that's when the movie starts getting good. That's when it picks up. That's when it truly hits its stride. So if you're going to watch X-Men Apocalypse, or if you've already seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, you know exactly what scene I'm referring to. But yeah, I'm talking a lot about Marvel when I didn't really necessarily need to. But let me guys know if you want me to do put any of the other Blockbuster Busters honest reviews into the links, because I've been watching him since 2012 and I've seen downright every honest review he's ever done. So I'm certainly not going to stop now, especially with the Infinity War Journal coming out hopefully next month, if not sometime in August. But yeah, honestly, that was actually kind of fun doing that, like putting Marvel honest reviews in the links in the description, because you know what, I didn't just simply put the links in there. I also watched them as well, and it was fun going down memory lane, not just for the sake that they're all movies that I liked and I saw in the theater, but memory lane because obviously when I saw the honest reviews themselves, just sitting in front of my computer, watching the Blockbuster Buster do his thing, giving his final score, his favorite line, favorite scene, favorite character, etc. It's great. It was awesome. So, yeah, it's been fun, and I can't wait for the Infinity War Journal to come out. But again, hopefully it'll be not too long from now, because I do want to see what scores he out of 10 he gives the Marvel related the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 3. But what can I say? I'm sure he's most likely going to give all of them 10. He may give Captain Marvel like an 8 or a 9, but I'm sure he'll probably give a bunch of them 10s. So, yeah. But, again, Marvel and Harry Potter are two movie franchises that did the impossible. They made a bunch of movies in the span of 10 plus years. They were all good. And they ended with finales that I will never forget. And I constantly say, we're never going to see him again. But I don't think that's true. Again, my hope is that One Piece falls into that category as well. So, we'll see. We will have to see. Of course, from what I hear, One Piece is going to be going on for another quite a few years now. And by my count, I'll just barely be... It'll probably be just right before I turn 31 when we get chapter 1000. Chapter 946 was yesterday. So that's 54 chapters. So let's say there actually was, say there are no 2-week breaks or hiatuses or anything like that. Yeah, it'll definitely be somewhere in that area, I think. Only time will tell, though. Oh, right. I always keep forgetting this. I was going to put another hint as to what the main course of my full course menu is. Now, the hints so far have been all three places you can get this item are in their own right the G.O.A.T. All three of them are technically within walking distance of each other. Well, two of them really are, but all three would be a bit of a trek. I have mentioned one of them before when it came to an item on my full course menu. The item itself has been criticized by the late Anthony Bourdain. And son of a gun, I forget the last hint I had. Darn it. Shoot, I wrote them down. Hold on, let me, I actually need to find them. I'm sorry. This is how very unprofessional of me. I'm very, very sorry. Hold on. Okay. And, the last hint is one of these places has an item named after a certain sporting event. So, that's 5. So now your 6th hint is this. If you take the initials, the first letter, of all 3 places, you actually get the name of a tree. Have fun with that hint, everybody. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me in the social media platforms. I'm hoping I made this video for all of you guys watching Joe today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday and a wonderfully nice weekend. And remember, if you guys want to talk to me, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.